Okay, okay, we're live. This video is to show a live stream. I'll just see if it comes on. Hi, Battle King. Thanks for joining. I was asked about some of the original Stormtroopers. Oh, I'm good. I'm good, Battle King, and you? I was asked I think it was last night before, about some of the Star Wars Stormtroopers and a couple of their figures. Oh, that's good. It's good. Now, just start off with this one, which is Luke, who in the first Star Wars New Hope, where he disguised himself in the Stormtrooper costume. Now, of course, you know, there's like articulation. Of course, there's articulation in his arm. Now, this is from the 80s. Some of these figures that I'll show on the live stream are from the 80s, so they have articulation there. His head, well, his head move a little bit. Articulation in the leg there, and the body moves around too. Yeah, I mean, this not bad. I mean, it's from the 80s. Not bad. And then he's got the helmet, and just pop it on. Hey, Matthias, thanks for joining. Hi, Mike, thanks for joining. I'm doing a live stream where people can ask me about anything. Cool, Matthias. Mike says, hi guys, I'm experiencing technical problems with my broadband, so you will be Endeavour today. Sorry guys. That's alright, Mike. That's understandable. So that's from, because that's from the one of the ones that's from the 80s, and which isn't too bad. So this is that one. Then the very first one I got was, this was the first Stormtrooper I got. Now, this, you say how the Stormtrooper looked in A New Hope, and his head sort of doesn't move, of course, and of course you got, you know, this articulate. I mean, these are from the 80s into the 90s, so, you know, like probably 70s and 80s. So there's sort of, you know, articulation in the arms there and there, and the leg and there, which isn't too bad. So that's the one, that's the first one I got when I was 9, and yeah, I've got all of them since then. Then we've got, let's see, got this one that flies the TIE fighters, and hi King George, thanks for joining. Now, I think it was this year or last year, they brought a new type of, they updated it, of this one, and course, they like this, like with the figures now, they're being updated. But the ones back then, you know, still had like articulation in the arms, there and there, and although it doesn't move. Yes, yep, King George, and there. So that's one of the TIE fighters. I think he's the one that was in charge, I think. Then we've got there's this one, as you can see, because there's arms there, there, and there. So this one is sort of, I think he's sort of in a different, is similar to this one, but as a different uniform. So then you've got this one. Now, as you can see, the arms and the legs, the plastic's gone a little bit yellowy, and I'm sort of, I want to see if I can work out how to make that white, because it's meant to be white. Yeah, it's Snow Trooper. I have to sort of work out a way of getting it back to its actual colour. And of course it's the legs move and that. This is that one. Then we have Princess Leia in Return of the Jedi, her Bosch disguise, and of course, as you see, the helmet goes on, so, and then of course the arms move like that, like that, like that, and yeah, so that's not bad. I think not last night, the night before, I said I've got another version, this similar one, same one as this, but it's in a packet, so it's, the other one's never been taken out. Hi Endeavour. Hi J Mac, thanks for joining. Oh, I will have a look at that. Yeah, so there's Leia, and just give you an update on this one's Luke. Probably today, because today here is a Wednesday, so it'd either be today or tomorrow that I'll have a look and see what pops are there. So I haven't got any new pops at the moment, so I'll probably get some either today or tomorrow. This one, which is Luke in The New Hope, as you can see, you can take it off, and there's that one. His arms move. Yeah, so it's very likely probably tomorrow be able to get them. Huge one. Yes, I will do that, Endeavour. I will do that. Now I can stand them up. There we go. Now, yes, I'll have a look at that. This one was the first one, as I just mentioned a little while ago, when I was 9. Very first one, and then gradually got the rest. Do you want to know how to pronounce hang? How do you pronounce it, Endeavour? Han G. Okay, cool. Is how you. Oh, okay. Thank you, Endeavour. Now, this one, which is Boba Fett, which I have a an updated one, but this is from in the 70s into the 80s, I think. And of course his arms move, you know, that, legs and that, and his head moves as well. So yeah, that's not too bad. Too bad. I've got other. Can you say it out loud? I didn't hear how you pronounced Han G. Am I saying that right, Endeavour? Han G. Hang on, I'll just check the volume to see if the volume's up. Yes. Han G. Boba Fett is fat. No? No. I mean, Boba Fett's fat. No, he's no, it's like saying Han Solo. Oh, okay. Is how you pronounce the Han part. Oh, okay, Endeavour. So, yeah. So I've got others. I've got quite a fair few. So yeah, I've got two different r2d2s. So how is everybody? No worries, Endeavour. So, how is everybody? Everyone fine? How long have you been streaming for? Just now, or when I started. I started in April last year, and I do video and then I'd sort of stream. Oh, just now. Probably about 14 minutes. 14 minutes over, roughly. Nearly 15 minutes or so. So hey, thanks for joining. You're friendly. Thanks you for the like. Just showing some of the Star Wars figures, the Stormtroopers and the Boba Fett and Leia in her Bosch disguise. I'd show them all, but there's quite a lot there. I mean, I could show let's see. There's quite a fair few, so yeah, I could show them all, but there's fairly quite a lot. So I got let's see. I did a video a while ago on this C3PO. His head moves in that. There. Isn't too bad. So yeah. Hey user YouTube, thanks for joining. I could actually, yeah, I could show. Yes, I could show a few. I could show a few more, actually. Hang on. Okay. Hi, NNA family. These are biker scouts. I've got the speeder bike. I think I've got them packed away. I'm going to try and find them. So I've sort of got two of them. And two speeder bikes. And of course his head doesn't move, but his arms move up and down. There we go. Leg. And of course, same with this one. So yeah, not too bad. And my r2d2 build, which as I get close to 100, I have to order the batteries for it, which they're special type of batteries, which they're not like the AA batteries. These batteries for the r2d2 are a little bit longer, and they're supposed to be have to be unprotected apparently, and rechargeable. So once I've got them, I finished the r2d2 build, then I do a video on that, and has an app you can download on your phone, which will be really cool to see that move. And that, so still waiting on issue 92 for my DeLorean, which hopefully is this week. So I really need to fix the back of it. I can fix the front but not the back. And if I get, it's very likely I'll get a couple of pops. Probably, it's very likely tomorrow, and I'll do a video on one of the pops. So there. So anything you just want to ask me? Any questions? Any talk about? Because I would have been doing the part for the front of the DeLorean, but I thought I'd do something different and leave that for tonight. How are you? I'm good. And I got a death threat today. Oh, who was that from, Endeavour? Who gave you a death threat? Not nice to get a death. It was a troll. I wouldn't really worry about these trolls. They like to be nasty. You know, these trolls want to try and say nasty things, hurt our channels, but they won't get anywhere. Might report. Yes, I think you. Yeah, if I was you, I would report it. Report it to the police right now. Yes, I mean that's, yeah, King George. Because you know these trolls can be really nasty. Yes, King George, they will catch him. Yeah, you know what I get. What I think is wrong is that these trolls, they try to hurt your channel. Battle King says, I like your channel. Thank you, Battle King. You know, don't, even though I mean a death threat, that's going way too far, and I would report it. But these trolls, they try to hurt. They say nasty things. They try to hurt you, and I am really sick and tired of these trolls. They've got nothing better to do than hurt people, say nasty things, and they think they're going to win, but they won't. They won't win, these trolls, and I you know, I think enough is enough with these trolls. You know, we all have awesome channels. We do really well with our videos. You know, might do, so it might be just videos, might do a lot, you know, live streams. You know, doesn't matter what the content is. You know, these trolls just think, oh, have to hurt these channels. But you know, I don't really worry about the channels, but worry about these trolls. I mean, but when they start being like nasty, or they say things like death threat, that's not right. Seriously not right, Endeavour. So I would I'd report it, because I mean, as I said, you know, don't worry about the trolls. But when they say about, you know, death threat, you know, you report them. But these trolls have got nothing better to do to just try and stuff up your channel, but they won't get anywhere. And as I said, all our channels are awesome. We all do different content. Doesn't matter what the content is. At least you know you have God of Bricks. Hi, God of Bricks. At least you know that you have supporters that support your channel, that are there for you, and you know that your supporters are not going to be nasty. They're going to treat your channel with respect. So I wouldn't worry about these trolls. But if it's a death threat, I would report it. So, how are you, God of Bricks? I wish people would come into my chat and talk, though. Don't they talk much on your chat, Endeavour? Bobby says, I'm okay, just got in. Oh, that's alright. And God of Bricks? And talk, though. Yeah, I suppose, you know, people, you know, if and so, you know, people come on your chat and they don't say anything, but they should, you know, talk and that. They come, then they leave. Yeah, I'd say those ones that just come in and then they go, I'd say they're the ones that are just trolls. They don't. But at least you know, Endeavour, that you've got, at least your supporters are there for you, and you know that they're going to come on your live stream, chat to you, support you, you know, put a like, comment. But these ones just come in on your chat and then go. That's those people that are not nice to do that. My internet is so bad, my live streams crash. Oh, that's a shame, God of Bricks. That's definitely not good when you're doing a live stream and your internet crashes. That can be annoying, because sometimes I have a problem with my internet. You know, one minute it's fine and the next minute it just plays up, and it's really annoying. Is there any way of getting your internet fixed? It was just no talking or anything. Oh. So no one talks in your chat endeavour. It says 4.6 upload speed is terrible. Godbricks, is there any way of asking if they can? My dad say we are in a contract at the moment, so no. So you just have to settle for a 4.6 upload speed. It's a shame you can't. Your dad can't sort of see if he can get one, sort of bump it up to a speed that's a bit faster, so then that way your live streams don't crash. Deborah says, besides my girlfriend and like one mod, that's it. Oh. Well, the one Endeavour, I think the ones that just come, they come on your chat and then they go. That's rude. Very rude. I find that very rude. You know, where they come on and they go. Not right. My upload is 24, so is my download. Okay, Endeavour. I think God of Bricks, is there any way of your dad be able to speak to your internet provider and see if they can bump the speed up so that you can bump the speed up so your live streams don't crash? And there is 24 good. Down. Yeah, 24 is alright. 24 is good. Says he says 6 months time. That's a bit of a long wait, God of Bricks. Mike, thanks for welcome back. Says had to do hard drive reset. Bricks. Mike, hi, what's your speed? I think that is a bit of a long wait though. 6 months. Mine's super fast broadband. Yeah, it's alright. You know, it's good to have a fast broadband. Mine says, but the box keeps turning off itself and shouldn't do that. No, I think it shouldn't do that. I mean, I've had that prop. Hang on. Hi, I'm Crash. Thanks for joining. Mark, I've had that happen to my modem, the whole thing just suddenly shut off, as though it was rebooting itself, but I hadn't unplugged it from the PowerPoint. And it's not you know, not supposed to do that. I have no fiber or filter in the village. I'm Chris, hello. High crash. And Darren, tell Mike what a troll do to me. Mike, Endeavour got a death threat from a troll. And Endeavour said about should he report it. I think Endeavour should, because you know, it's bad enough when a troll starts saying nasty things about, you know, family, girlfriend or husband or wife, but to turn around and give a death threat, that's going way too far. So I think Endeavour, I think you should report it, because I've known trolls to be nasty, but that's going too far, way too far. Says, how did this all happen, Endeavour? Says, I would. Yeah, I would. You know, I think, you know, these trolls, which, you know, I know we shouldn't worry about, but these trolls tend to push things too far, and it just, you know, I really get very you know, a bit angry about with these trolls, because even though shouldn't worry about these trolls, but when they push things way too far, and a death threat's not good at all. Seriously, a death threat, no way. That is pushing it too far. And I think Endeavour, you should report it. You know, I'm not patrols to be nasty, but seriously, death threats? Oh no, way too far, way too far. Yeah, that's got a bricks. Yeah, lock them up. Definitely. So I mean, you like, a person will come on, and you think, oh, they're legit. You know, they're nice people, and then you check their channel, and you think, no content, nothing. And then end up finding out, might be a troll. But then these trolls start using all different names. Seriously. So you know, I think, Endeavour, I'd report it. Even though it's sometimes it's so hard to ignore it, because they tend to push things too far, and I think that, you know, enough is enough with these trolls. I mean, they're just jealous because we all have awesome channels. We're doing really well, you know, and we think, oh, you know, we shouldn't worry about the trolls. But when they tend to go too far, that's where you have to draw the line, because to be stopped once and for all. Got some good news though. What's the good news, Endeavour? Tell us the good news. Nice to get some good news about things. What's the good news, Endeavour? My first part of Metal Gear Survival got 28 views. Oh, good on you, Endeavour. That's really good. Not bad at all. That's pretty good. Not bad. Have you seen the new Toy Story 4 logo? Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad though. Not bad at all. Was wondering how that spoon comes to life. Which is a bit strange because all the other toys are alive, and then this spoon gets made into a sort of toy. There has to be some thing that's brought it to life. Rick says awesome. Rick says I looked at the sets, they are great. Yeah, the the sets. Yeah, I've seen them in Big W, and the Lego sets aren't too bad, really. I might get them and do a video on them. Will you watch the movie? Yeah, my wife and I will probably go and see the movie. Bit of wondering how Bo Peep is dressed differently how she used to look in the other movies. So we'll be going to see that. Thanks for joining. Thank you for joining Top V Trending. I'm good. How are you? Reasonable priced. Yeah, I some of the Legos aren't too bad. They're not too bad. I suppose they are reasonably priced. So yeah, I might get the Actually, I might get when I can get a couple of Lego sets. So how are you, Top V? Godabrick says, Darren going for my tea. Oh, that's alright, Godabricks. Mike says, what's going too far? Sorry, I missed some. Endeavour got a death threat from a troll. And he asked should he report it, and I said he should report it. Who's upsetting you, Jacob? I think he apparently he got, there was a troll on his chat, gave a death threat. So I think he should report it. You know, I know we say, you know, shouldn't worry about trolls. I mean, they're just jealous about channels because we have all do really well. We have awesome channels. But these trolls tend to take it too far, and you know, I just don't like it when they start they push and push and push. Mike says YouTube have to act on it. If they don't, I would be requesting words with CEO. Yes, Mike. I mean, YouTube has to do something, because you know it's bad enough, you know, saying things about Eve, about your hang on. And they found my PSN and sent it through there. So they sent your PSN through your live chat, Endeavour. King George says you might have to report it for Endeavour anyway, Darren. Yes, you know, yeah, I'll see what I can do. Well, Endeavour, if you Endeavour says no, Darren shouldn't report it for me. Endeavour, if I was you, I would report it. How did they get your PSN? How did they manage to find your PSN? I handed it. I'll handle it. I'll handle it. Okay, Endeavour. Let us know how things go. Can someone tell me what's going on, as I'm only seeing bits and pieces and I'm the head admin? Well, apparently Endeavour got a death threat, which was a troll. His PSN, I think it's the PlayStation PSN, in his, as you can see in his bio, was sending him a death threat, and of course it was a troll that did it. And Endeavour was going to report it, so Endeavour can let us know how he gets on. Endeavour, we're all here for you. So if you need help, let us know, because there's something has to be done. Seriously, something has to be done about these trolls. You know, YouTube have all these different things, and you have to have under 1,000 support. If you're under 1,000 supporters, you've got to work out other ways of doing live streams. But you know, the one thing that they're not doing is they're not dealing with these trolls, and they should deal with them. It says, I will thank you all. That's alright, Endeavour. I really think YouTube should deal with these trolls, because you know, when they come on, it's everything's going fine, the stream's running smoothly, and then all of a sudden you've got this troll that comes on and has some weird name for their channel. Then you block them, or you get them off. There was talking about live streams. I'm off to do my daily stream. Okay, Endeavour, that's alright. And then the next minute, the same troll comes back with a different name. Hang on. I'll be honest, it used to bother me with trolls, as I used to think, why view it? If you don't like it, then I just thought, oh, whatever, and I consider it now as a view. Yeah, well, yes, Mike. I mean, this is the stupid thing that trolls do. They don't realise they're giving a view. Now, that you know, that's fine. They want to be stupid and think the whole time while they're saying this and that about people, not realising they're giving a view. But there's one thing that I think is not right, is saying nasty things to a person, which is not right. And you start saying nasty things about family, and then a death threat? No. That's going way too far. But if you get silly trolls that come on and they just say stupid things, then you don't worry about it. You think, oh yeah, they want to stick around, give a view. But if you get these trolls that are like really nasty and start saying about your family, then that goes too far. That's bullying, being bullies. And that's one thing I hate. I hate that when it comes to these bullies. You know, they wouldn't like it if people started being bullies to them. You know, if people start being bullies to them, then they'll realise, oh, we shouldn't be doing it to other people. But YouTube has to do something. Seriously, they have to do something. Bullies won't be tolerated on this channel, and any trolls will be removed by Endeavour, Sunny or me. Yes, definitely, Mike. Definitely. Definitely. Because when we do live streams, we like to have a nice, friendly live stream. Run smoothly, no problems. You know, have a laugh, you know, joke, and everything's fine. So then you don't have these idiots that come on and start to wreck it. So on a so I forgot what I was going to say now. Yeah, so we'll get away from that. Let's talk about something pleasant. So, anything to talk about? See any movies? I know my wife and I will go and see Toy Story 4. We've seen Detective Pikachu, which wasn't too bad. It's alright. They have the little figures for the Detective Pikachu, which I'm going to get and do a video on the Pikachu characters. So yeah, so I yeah, so as I've said, I think I said tonight I'll be doing a video on the front part of the DeLorean. So the lights will work. I won't have any problem with the front of the DeLorean. Hopefully I can get the back and be able to fix that up. Pops I'll get tomorrow. Hopefully they've still got $5 each. And then do a video on that. Hi Nathan, thanks for joining. I'm just going to give you a slight update. Just talking. Thanks for the like, Nathan. I'm just going to show you this sort of different, some of the Star Wars figures. This one is Luke in his Stormtrooper disguise, trying to look around for Han Solo in his Stormtrooper disguise. Yeah, they're not bad, Nathan. So it's that one. And as I said, hang on, Mike says, sorry Darren, got to go, I'm very busy. That's alright, Mike. Thanks for coming on. We'll catch you later. This one, which was my very first Stormtrooper when I was 9. And from then on, I collected the rest. Yes, take care, Mike. I collected the rest. And I've been collecting all the other Star Wars figures. Ones from Solo, Rogue One, Force Awakens. That's alright, King George. Yeah, and I've got 2 of these. The TIE Fighters. Now I think because they've got different uniforms, I think this one's higher up than this one, I think. And then, sorry, I knocked it over. Then I've got this one, Snow Trooper, and she'll have to work out a way of fixing the, because as you can see it's a yellowy colour. I have to try and work out a way of trying to get it back to the right colour, like white. Then I've got these 2. The Biker Scouts. I've got the speeder bikes. I packed them away, so I'll have to try and find them. So I've got these 2. And I think with this one, you got Leia in her Bosch disguise. Then Boba Fett. And they've done an updated version of Boba Fett with the flames coming out of his weapon. Yeah, so I've got the updated ones from the last Jedi. Let's see, last Jedi. Force Awakens and that. So yeah, so yeah, so you know, I always try to look out for other Star Wars figures, although in Australia it's very hard to try and get them. You have to hope that they're in the reject shop, because if you go in there and they'll either have them or they don't. So I think with Stormtroopers, which they are cool, you can have like build up like an army, which is really good. And the Biker Scout, you can have a fair few of them, and you know, which isn't too bad. So yeah, so and there's I think there's others that have they've brought back in a sort of slightly bigger versions, which I'm going to get later. So is there anything else you want to talk about? Anything? I think that's right. So is there anything you guys want to talk about? Anything before I end the stream? Because it seems this stream's been going pretty good. There hasn't been any trolls popping in, which is good. Although it's not good when a troll comes and tries to spoil things, but it's been alright. And Endeavour, if you're still on, I hope everything goes alright for you. Still let us know how you went. So, if there's nothing else to talk about, I'm going to end the stream. And just move them over there, like so. I'll say, you know, if you want to support one another, that's all right. If you already have, hang on, any older models you have. The start of the Star Wars figures, King George. The figures or the ships? Because I've got actually got. Hang on, I'll just grab this. Hang on. Oh, this, which I got in the 80s. It's a micro one. Well, as you can see, it's the micro one, and try and open this up. Ships, yes. Open. You can see there's this one. I know. Actually, yeah, I've got yeah, it's not too bad, King George. I've got the ones that I've got one of the other, the Rebel ship. It's got it's the part where the r2d2 sits, and it's got trying to things on the side. I've got another ship. I packed away, and sort of about so big, little bit bigger than that. So I have to try and find that one. So yeah, it's not too bad, Nathan. Not too bad. I think. Yeah, and I've got like two different versions of r2d2 from back then. One's the first one, and the other one when the lightsaber pops out of his head. And with the r2d2 build I'm doing, it does the same thing. The lightsaber pops out of his head. So well, actually, tell you what, just grab these. Just get these. Okay. Now, this one, which is the first one, that's how it came out a few years ago, like that. As you can see, it doesn't have the part there. Then you've got the one from Return of the Jedi, which I think, where you got the little thing that pops out of his head there. Actually, from Strikes Back, that one. So you've got that one there. Now, since then, they've updated the r2d2, and which I've done a video on this one, which was I think it was last month. So as you can see, how they've updated r2d2, because when they first come out, they were like this, and then years later they bring this version out. I have quite a fair few figures. What I can do is carefully, I can move. See there? See, there's some there in the cabinet there, right? And then there, as you can see, there's the rest. So that's all the original ones. Hang on, this isn't going to hang on, I've just got to fix this leg. There we go. Thank you, Nathan. Thank you, King George. Yeah, I've got like the others from Force Awakens, Solo movie, Rogue One, Last Jedi, and you know I've got the others, which you know is not too bad. Even got a couple of the helmets, which is on the shelf just at the top there, and yeah, so you know it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. So the 6-inch ones, which I've got let's see, I've got a 6-inch one, bigger one, and the 3.75 one. I've got 3 of them, and then I've got a couple of the others. So I wanted to the ones from the Solo movie, I wanted to try and get a few more, so there's like a little army. So I'll probably get a few more of them. So I'm going to I'll end the stream. Is there anything else you'd like me? Would you like me to show you any other Star Wars figures? Because I've got a fair few at the back here. A fair few. So yeah, and with this one, I have another version. It's the same, but with this one it's from the Return of the Jedi, and the other one is between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. But the one that's between there, which is it's called Shadows of the Empire. That one that's similar to the same to this one is in the packet, and I've never opened it. It's never been opened. So hang on, I'll just bring it down. So as you can see, how this has never been opened. I got 2. They're the same, except it's slightly you know, they're the same but just slightly different. But as I said, this has never been opened. So this figure is intact, so it's never been opened. So I thought, you know, when I bought this and then this one came out later, I thought I'd get this so that I can have one that's in, well, you could say mint condition. So which has got that. Just pop this back up here, back up on the wall. Now so yeah, no, I won't be opening that one, King George. That's why when I first got this one, I took it out of the packet, and then when that came out, because I got all these from the 70s into the 80s, and when that one came out, which was between, because it's the Shadows of the Empire, between The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, I thought I'll get that one, which means that I keep it in the box. I don't have to take it out, so that I can show people this one, because it's the same. It's the same. Even though that I don't think is meant to be. I'm not sure. I think it's meant to be a colour. I'm not sure. But when people ask, and then I can show them, oh, here's one like that one. George says, if only I had a time machine. Yes, that would be nice. That would be nice to have a time machine. That would be really good if it was possible to have a time machine. So yeah, a big Star Wars fan, but I sort of, and I know there's quite a lot of other people that collect different things, and you know, that's fine, you know. And me, I like all different things, Lego, figures, you know. But the thing is, with the figures now, hello, I'm back. Sorry, bit of a technical glitch there. So yes, guys, I'm going to end the stream. So thank you all for joining. Thank you for the likes. It has been. Is it all right? Is it all right now? Is the stream all right now, Battle King? Is it okay now? Before I go. Thank you, Battle King. Alright guys, thank you all for joining. And as I always say, don't forget to put a like, put a comment, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you later. Thank you for joining, guys. It's been an awesome stream, as always. Bye now. Thank you, King George. Thank you, Battle King. Bye, guys.